Ayo, I want to do ballet. I'm here to praise. Jomo Fegbasibe, talking about his grace. Beautiful God, maker of heaven and earth, I have loved you from my birth.
You have in university in Joseph and
Kohanim.
Kohanim, is it Ghanaian word?
Kohanim is Israelite word.
Okay.
And it means priesthood.
Oh.
Yes. And you know who the Israelite people are. We are the Israelite people.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
So that's what it is. Yeah.
So with this, I want you to tell us much about you. We want to know you more.
Okay.
So who is Joseph the Kohanim?
Okay, Joseph and the Kohanim.
And the
okay. So the Kohanim are all the people that I work with that are believers in Yeshua HaMashiach.
Yeah.
Who the world calls Jesus Christ. And I'm Joseph. I'm the producer. I'm the one that produced the music, and I get different artists, backing vocals, people who play bass guitar, lead guitar, and so on and so forth. So the album that I put together recently is a collaboration of South African, Nigerian, Ghanaian, American people all together on one album. Yeah.
So should this have been like a band who say you are the lead?
You could say it like that, but it's more like an international thing.
Okay.
With different artists as well, a couple of different artists on the album.
So let's look at it from the perspective of business. So you are the boss of the business.
Yes, you could put it like that. Yes.
But you yourself, you are a musician.
Yes, I produce the music. So all the music, I'm the one that produced it. I just bring in other artists and feature. And my wife is also one of the singers, backing singers as well on the album.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's wonderful.
That's my pretty wife over there. You can't see her on the radio. You'd have to be watching.
Yeah. I love that. So we're talking to we're talking with Joseph and Kohanim. Joseph and the Kohanim.
Yeah.
Joseph and the Kohanim. I want to get it. Joseph and the Kohanim. Inti yanyi Joseph and onye Kohanim fo. Ene yanyo kasa. Make a day yanyo kasa. It sounds a bit some chimizi batwi now. Sound bibi Joseph enna Kohanim fo. Inti ono Joseph no ye all lead a domino. That's why it's there. Moses and then the Israelite. Inti ono na all front bibia. Ono ankasa no ye music producer no. Na onye other musicians and a way juma boom. Or can I may say that no wife crampo no otto nyom. Or your backing vocalist. None is all reshim. So that was just a bit of the translation. So as we go in, so where is the studio is here in Ghana?
The studios
you're working with all other African artists and then those in America and everywhere.
Yeah, so I have a studio at home. And then there are others with studios in different parts of the world, or they go to a studio, they do their parts, they send them back. We do the mixing and mastering here, or sometimes in the US we do the mixing, but not the mastering. We do the mastering.
Always the mastering is done by you here.
It's done in Ghana here. It's not done by me. There's a guy here that we use to do the mastering, because I wanted it to be a collaboration, but Ghana must benefit from the collaboration.
Yeah. So since when has this business been going on?
Since 2020, I was in the UK, I was in London, and I released my first song, which was called I Have a Dream. And that was released. And then I didn't do anything because we moved from the UK back to Ghana.
But did you feature Martin Luther King? Dr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream.
No, actually, you're laughing, but yeah, I was thinking of trying to do a video and incorporate all of that, but I didn't, have time to do all of that. But yeah, that I was also thinking of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. when I was doing that song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was your first?
Yeah, that was the first single that was released 2020. Yeah.
And since then, you yourself personally, have you been doing tracks or songs?
Yeah, so I've released a whole album, and it's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's, you can find it. The album is called In Your Presence.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called there's 10 songs on the album. 5 of them are Afrobeats, and then 5 are R&B. Yeah.
In Your Presence, it sounds religious, I don't know.
Yes,
Yes,
it is. So it's you could call it Christian music, gospel music, if you wanted to categorize it, because we don't at the moment have a category called Israelite music. So you could put it in that category.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have one of your songs we want to listen. Take a listen. And see, and you know, you say, your brother Joseph and Joseph Nonye, the Kohanim. Joseph and the Kohanim. And Yanyere Kasa live on Kasapa 102.5 FM. Now, we want to take a listen of one of his songs. So you're ready? This is it.
Ayo, I want to go ballet. I'm here to praise. Jomo Fegbasibe, talking about His grace. Beautiful God, maker of heaven and earth. I have loved you from my birth.
It's free. No, what?
So I'm trying to appreciate the music in totality.
Yeah.
Where it sounds funky.
Yep.
It sounds foreign.
Yep.
A bit of old school. And then new school as well. I'm trying to align. I don't know.
It's
so help us to appreciate more.
It's supposed to be a mixture of R&B and Afrobeat. So it's trying to it's bringing or bridging the two together. But it's like R&B gospel and then Afrobeat. So it's what's happening now and what was happening before.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Would we call this, because sometimes we hear these fusion, Afrobeat fusion, and what I don't know. Would we situate this?
Yes. Yeah. It's Afrobeat fusion. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was trying to skeptical. I wanted to know how it's going. So this one is you.
Yes, that's me singing lead, and then there's a Nigerian lady called Fega Michaels, and she's doing the rap on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, so this song is out already.
It's out. Yeah.
That people can.
Yes, it's out. It's out. It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. It's on all the platforms. Whatever platform you want to find it on, it's right there. It's called, the album's called In Your Presence, and that song that you just played is called Beautiful Wonderful.
Beautiful Wonderful.
Yeah.
You've done a video already? Or?
No, we haven't done any videos yet. We haven't done any videos, but we are going to do a video, but it won't be for this song. There's another song that we're going to do a video for, which is called Dance Like David.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that one is
I love your titles.
Yeah, and that one is definitely Afrobeat. As soon as you hear it, you can't deny that one is Afrobeat. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so where are we going from here? Well, first of all, let's talk about if your business is a label.
Yeah.
What's the name? Is it still Joseph and the
Kohanim?
Kohanim?
Well, I'll be starting a label soon. It will be called Rhythm Mountain.
Rhythm
Mountain, because I'm half Ikuapim from the Ikuapim Mountains.
Wow.
So, and I'm half also Ashanti. For those of you that are Ashanti, so don't fight me because I said I'm Ikuapim. Because I'm also Asante Achim. I'm half Asante Achim from Konongo.
Wow.
So yeah, but when I start the label, it will be called Rhythm Mountain, and I am looking for talent to go on that label.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So then it will be like that. So where are we going from here?
From here, it will be, like I said, music video, and then probably by next year, more than likely by next year, a second album and some more music videos. And then we'll try and do some live performances as well. So that's where we're going from here. Yeah.
I would like us to take a leave, but I want to ask this. I mean, you said 2020, right?
Yes.
That you brought the other song.
Yeah, the first song. Yeah.
So you've tasted Ghana, the environment. I mean, when you talk about the music industry.
Yes. Yeah.
Upon everything, all the businesses, why will you still pursue music?
Because I'm trying to reach people with the message of Yeshua HaMashiach. So it's not, for me, it's not really so much about money. It's also about reaching our people and making them aware of who they are, and especially the younger generation, so that they have a sense of worth in knowing that our ancestors are not just, how can I put this, some obscure people, but our heritage is from the Bible itself, and that we need to embrace who we are as the chosen people. And if you want to know more about that, you'd have to actually find me on Facebook and look for me on Facebook.
So we'll soon mention the handles, the name of the handles, but I want to do this one quick.
Yeah.
From where I sit and what I do, I know a lot of youth don't even believe that there's God. I want to take your thought on that.
And I think there's a reason for that, because a lot of youth have been presented, I'm not anti-white or anti-European, but we've been presented with a white Jesus, and it is not truth. It is, if you go into the history, and especially if you dig up certain books, you're going to find that the original people were black. They were not white. And so because we have been Europeanized in our understanding of the scriptures, we've divorced ourselves from the scriptures, and we see everything from a white perspective. And this has caused a lot of our young people to be disillusioned, and they've gone another way. Some of them say, I couldn't be bothered with religion. Some will also say ministers are scamming them for money.
Of course.
And I get all the above. So my message is slightly different, and we're not in Ghana to rob people. We're here to empower people. In fact, we're starting up what we call Warrior House Studio Chapel in Dodowa in a few weeks. So we'll be broadcasting from there as well, streaming on the web, and we'll be talking about these issues, especially from a prophetic perspective and who we are, where we fit in history, and where we're going in terms of destiny. So I understand why a lot of young people don't want to hear the gospel these days, because it's been corrupted, it's been commercialized, and it's also been taken away from us and given a white appearance, and none of that is right. So we're here to fix a lot of that.
So, and thank you for that. I love that. So, in actual fact, you are telling them there's God.
There is God.
It's just that it's not the way it was preached to them, presented to them.
Exactly.
But there is God.
There is. Even the name, people are using the word Yahweh. It's incorrect. That's the European representation. We have always had the correct word. It's Yehovah. Yes. That is the
proper word.
That's the proper pronunciation for God. It's not Yahweh. The Yahweh thing is not right. Even the name Jesus is not correct, because J is the letter J in the English alphabet is 500 years old. The Portuguese before then, they were using the word, the letter Y, so they called him Yesu. So before all,
even in their pronunciation with the same name, they will pronounce it Jesus.
Yes, Jesus
instead of Jesus.
Yes,
they say Jesus.
Yes. Jesus is the Spanish. So there's the Ya is from our languages, Yehovah, and and so on and so forth. Even if there's a book called, there's two books. One is called From Babylon to Timbuktu, and there's another one called Hebrewisms of West Africa. And in that book, the gentleman who writes the book speaks about the name of God mentioned by the Akan people as Onyami. And he says that Nyami has been taken and turned into Yahweh. Nyame. So he's saying that the Europeans have basically taken it again and turned it into their own dialect and changed everything. So, I mean, even our days of worship, our day of worship as the Akan peoples was Saturday, not Sunday. And if you look in the scriptures, you're going to find that Saturday is the day of worship, not Sunday. Sunday became the day of worship because of the Catholic Church. And so I'm not saying you shouldn't worship on Sunday, but
after all, we have to pray with our season,
Yes, so. But what I'm trying to say is we are the original peoples. Even our culture is in the scripture. The way we do marriage with dowries and everything else, all of that is in the Bible. Not getting a ring and putting on someone's finger and white dress and all of that. None of that is the way of marriage in the scripture. It's present dowry and this woman is your wife.
Okay.
So yeah.
You know what I appreciated everything you said, but one thing just kept ringing in my mind. Who wouldn't want the best in this supreme thing?
Yeah.
So that's what they are taking. They're trying to take our God.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what I think we should fight for.
Yes.
Devoid of whether it's black or white, but there's God. Just go for God. If you have, the line you are talking about, follow it, but there's God.
I hear what you're saying, but and your rationale, but the thing is that people who have appropriated the color of God have used it as a means to influence other people.
Because that they are superior than.
Thank you. So this lie has to be torn down. So that we realize that we really are not an inferior people, and we can be lifted up to the status that we should be lifted up to. Because this has been going on for too long, and the tables need to turn now.
It has to stop.
Yeah.
I used to do this show, and I said the nonsense has to stop. But here I'm saying I'm not using the nonsense how to stop. Then I said it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your social media handles before we leave. Yeah.
Okay. So you can find Joseph on the Kohanim on the internet. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, and so on and so forth. But you can also find me personally. My name is Dr. Joseph Opare. It's an honorary doctorate. Don't worry.
But it's still doctor.
Yeah, but it's still a doctor. It's an honorary doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can find my page on Facebook as well, and you can look
So,
for. I've
so
written
use
2
Dr.
books.
Dr. Joseph Opare.
Yes.
On Facebook, on social media.
Yes.
And then again, Joseph and the
Kohanim. Yeah.
Also on social media.
Yeah.
As Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere.
Yes, everywhere.
Okay.
So yeah, if you do a search, you'll find us. And I've written 2 books. The books are out there. So if you look for Dr. Joseph Opare, you'll even see 2 books come up. Yeah, I doubt if you'll be able to get them on Amazon, because Amazon for some reason don't ship to.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't ship in Africa for whatever reason. Maybe they don't want us to know certain things.
Exactly. Thank you so very much for sharing. I mean, all these deep thoughts. We need them. We need them to learn. Okay, so thank you so very much.
Hey, thank you. All right.
All right. Kasapa 102.5 FM. Dr. Joseph Opare. Now, or in the musical circles, he's Joseph and the Kohanim. And I'm in this in common live or Kasapa entertainment to do a small can. But make sure you follow him at us. Follow Nebenya Nyama Bebre. Nimzi. They say knowledge is power. Nimzi on no ye tum. So Bombotanana, follow no. Namo Hobia one sanka. All right, in here, Chaduna, they will make a journey and that ye bids in common, ya call, ya besha all the taxation and all that, ya tax expert based in Como, ya industry players and based in Como, and then we're waiting for our very own Kojo King, also in the new track, Ozaba, also love, onye ni so. Say you based in Como in our live or Kasapa and him, and in the meantime, Fisa Yanks will fear day. Woo!
Dance competition. Once a man castle, latest as our wabi. At woman so too. Many are no fancy, I am more. Man kata. Mark